All right. Hello. Welcome to Fridays at 4 on twitch.tv/DDO stream. I'm your community manager, Cordovan, with you for the next hour. I've got a little bit of news. And then we're going to try a few challenges as dictated by a player group. And I'll explain that here in just a little bit because we have a Snowpeaks challenge that's being put out on the forums. And I thought I'd give it a try here on the show ahead of a whole bunch of stuff that we are doing next week that I'll have a little bit more information about here. So it's been a few weeks since I've been on the air. Thanks for being here. Hope you're having a good one. And yes, the first bit of news is this thing, that dragon there. And the reason for that is, as stated in the producer's letter, a few weeks ago now, we are getting ready to release some of the details of Year of the Dragon on Wednesday. So Wednesday is going to be a big day in DDO. Not only is Wednesday when we go down for the weekly maintenance at 9 a.m. the end of the 9th season of Hardcore, but it's also going to be the end of the Snow Peaks Festival. And when we come back up there, we're going to have an article on DDO.com that lists some of the details, the monthly details of our Year of the Dragon celebration that was mentioned in the producer's letter. It's the 50th anniversary of D&D, and we're celebrating it really with monthly giveaways and special happenings all month long. And we said on February 7th, tune back in and we'll get you the list, and that's what we're working to do. So next Wednesday, we'll have a list about what you can get in February, March, April, May, June, July, etc. And so we're pretty busy getting that ready to go. But that's cool. And here's our art, though, for it, which I thought was kind of nice, and I'm able to share that with you today. So there we go. Key art, as they say, for Year of the Dragon. There's an animated version I hear as well, although I've not seen it yet. I think that's due next week, not for today. But pretty cool. So there we go. So I think I just kind of cleared out most of the news, but just wanted to mention this is your final weekend for Hardcore, and this is your final weekend for Snow Peaks. And what else do we got going on? We have got a 40% challenge rewards boost through Sunday as well. We've got Astral Shards and Guild Run stuff on sale in the DDO store. You can find out more about that on DDO.com. And then not next week, but the week after, is going to be your last chance to get the free coupon. So let me actually put this on the screen here. Let me put this on the screen. Here we go. This. If you have not had an opportunity to use our coupon code FREEDDO2024, do it now. You have through midnight, through 11:59 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, February 11th. So not this Sunday, but the Sunday after. So if you got a friend that wants to play DDO, a loved one who might want to play it, anyone you think might want to check it out, make sure that they use this coupon code before then. Not going to say it's never coming back, but it's certainly going to be a while before it does. Also, 99-point expansions in the DDO stores. So if you don't have Sharn or Underdark, Ravenloft, or Shadowfell, get it now, because 99 points through midnight Sunday, February 11th, is undoubtedly the best deal you're ever going to get on these expansions. So wanted to make sure we get the word out about that time is running out, as they say. All right, one quick community event I wanted to mention, and this is actually happening tonight in a few hours, and it's going to be on Orion. The Guild End of Days hit level 200 recently, and they wanted to celebrate it with an online event. It's going to be streamed on a bunch of channels. Senator 420 and I believe King Kaz is also involved, and a couple other Twitch streamers as well are going to be live streaming this thing tonight. So over on Twitch in DDO World, it's going to be a bunch of people doing this. And this is a, Kaz is also going to be streaming it. DDO Olympics event overview, and this is the end of days Orion Guild doing this, and you could read about it in the DDO forums. They do have some prizes to give away. They're doing like a hide and seek, PvP, capture the flag, trivia, and then a hardcore raid. Last player alive wins. And they got some pretty cool stuff. They're giving out autos boxes. Heart of Wood, +8 Contome, DDO points, codes for me, etc. Anyway, that's going to be a pretty fun time. It's really going to be pretty cool. So I wanted to make sure that everyone knew about this one. If you got someone on Orion, maybe check this thing out tonight. Tonight, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then I wanted to just real quick before I actually did it, bring this up as well. I wanted to give this a try on the air. I have not done this. I have not tested this at least even once. So I don't think I'm going to win here. But I wanted to see, just figured, let's see what I can do here. The Casual Obsession on Kyber is hosting a Snow Peaks Slide and Snow Peaks Climb Challenge. It's just simply how fast can you complete it? And got to submit a screenshot, and they're giving out some stuff. And you can see the current leaderboards, as it were, on the forums. But you can find this over on the DDO forums as well. Let's see, yeah, so like this is what it is. Like Yamini, 5 minutes, 30 seconds on the climb, and about minute 22. I've seen about 48 seconds, I think, is the best I've seen on the slide. It's a much shorter event. And they're just having a fun contest with that. This is on Kyber. So I'm going to be on Kyber, on Armagh here in a second. And let's give this thing a try, huh? So there we go. I think that's pretty much the news. With one more thing that I can think of here, and that is that next week, we're working to bring our next preview of Update 66 and a little bit of even 67 on there as well. So stay tuned to the Lamania forums. We'll have updated release notes and more. That is a adventure pack. And Epic Destiny work. And a whole bunch of other things that are happening as well. We already did a earlier preview on this, I guess was a couple weeks ago now. Two full weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. Something like that. So we've had our first preview, had a little bit of time to work on it, and then we'll be doing another iteration of it over on Lamania here this next week. We're already into February, too. Hard to believe that it's already February. January, for being a day or a month with 31 days, sure does tend to go quick, does it not? And that's the case here. We're getting ready for our anniversary. And that's towards the end of the month as well. We'll have the anniversary dungeon, along with, I think we're targeting update 66 for the anniversary as well. What day are we meeting at PAX East? I don't know yet. Yeah, I don't know yet. It depends on a bunch of factors, up to and including whether or not we get accepted for a presentation, in which case we'll probably do it whatever day that is. But we haven't heard from PAX yet in terms of any timing related to that. It's going to be fairly last minute, I think, but we're working on it. We have a person who is working on events for PAX East that's looking into venues and things of that nature. So we'll have information hopefully within the next month here or so. But we're just not here today to talk about it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking at chat. All right, let me get to this question from Arthur Vin before I head in game. Is there a chance the game can have a, quote, improved cosmetic system? At least paint the armors or changing the base material which covers the character body. Some kind of mirror of glamoring that copies that from another armor and applies that to your selected cosmetic, preserving the other armor slots, which have different 3D meshes from the character body. In theory, an improved cosmetic system is possible. In practice, it is exceptionally difficult. We don't have the kind of adjustable dye maps that perhaps more modern games might have that would allow for dyeing of cosmetic armor. So if you had, say, a blue set of armor and a gold set of armor, those are two different armors, even if they have the same name. And that tends to be the way it is. So the color and design of our cosmetics are not mutable. You can't adjust them really. So it's unlikely, I think, that we would see some kind of dye mapping. The idea of same with changing the base materials. So, and then in general, cosmetic items are challenging behind the scenes, and it's the same reason we don't have, say, a cosmetic bag to store cosmetic items, which is that we call them cosmetic items. You know them as cosmetic items because they don't do anything. But behind the scenes, they're just items. And they're items with certain restrictions as to where you can place them. But the game doesn't understand the concept of this is a cosmetic versus this is a regular set of plate mail plus one. And so the idea of being able to do some kind of cosmetic bag would be challenging. It's not to say we won't do it. We've had discussions. People have thought about it. I think we'd like to. I just don't know that it's likely to happen anytime soon because it might largely involve having to retype all the items in the game in some ways, or at least some subset of items. Well, you probably have to create a field essentially to do that and then type all the items. That would not be, or that would be in that field. So. What is the reason for 2 weeks of long maintenance? Is it a new event? No. We had on the technical operations side some stuff that needs to be done maybe once a quarter, once a year, once every 6 months. And the technical operations folks are like, yo, we need to do this. And it's going to take a couple of extended downtimes in order to get it done. If we wanted to do it all at once, it would have been something like 24, 30 hours of downtime. And clearly we're not doing that unless we absolutely have to. So instead, what we opted to do was a couple of long downtimes. This week was 5 a.m. to, I guess we were up by, what, about noon 1. And then last week was 6 a.m. to about 2. I think this next week, we're going to be down for a long time too. But if everything goes well, then next week should be the last of it. This is things like OS patching on the server side and all the subservers and other things that communicate with things. So that kind of work, a lot of sort of baseline maintenance and things that you don't need to do every week, but you do need to do. And so the technical operations folks needed the time to get that done. Yeah, so there's a concern about Intimidate that's been on the chat for a while, and my understanding is that when you're essentially above the cap of the Intimidate skill, you're not getting that additional hate above, some sort of soft slash non-practical cap. So if you have more than 200 points of Intimidation, you're not really seeing much benefit from that. And I know that there is an interest in people, in us solving that problem. I think we would like to, and hopefully we can in the future. I haven't heard of anything related to a change that would be coming, say, in U66, though, for it. All right. I'm just going through chat here before I head in game. Does not have anything to do with being over 200 intimidate. Okay, well, I was just reading from the chat. That was Divine Sword. Actually, you're the one who said that. So what you're saying, been broken since update 59. The added hate from 200 plus intimidate is not being generated. And then lower below you say it has nothing to do with 200 plus intimidate? I guess I don't quite understand what you mean by that. Intimidate is supposed to give you have equal to highest hate plus your intim score times 200 hate, or asterisk 200 hate, not doing that. That's why we have systems people. They can take a look at, they've got, presumably you fill out a bug report on it. It sounds like you did in chat, and they'll take a look at that and be able to do some additional work. Clearly I'm not in a hate tank. I can absorb a lot of hate. It ain't broken for me. So I hear, Voodoo Spice, thank you for the raid, by the way. I hear, Voodoo Spice, that you're running for DDO president and you may have competition from Cozy Bean, also another Twitch streamer. I've been, 200 times your intimidate score. Okay, there you go. Here we have some kind of thing happening this year. Should be pretty fun. So, good luck to everyone participating. I don't think you get to be president. I don't think we have a president. I don't know what that would even mean. You'll vote for Cozy? Well, I certainly couldn't give my endorsement. I will leave it up to others. Alright, let's head in game, huh? Where am I? Here we go. So, inside of the game, I am in the Hall of Heroes. And reason being is I wanted to try running the Snow Peaks thing here real quick, and we'll see what we can do. So we're going to do both the peaks and the climb. And I wanted to actually just do a real live test here, just to see what kind of difference it makes. There is no such thing as DDO president, but don't let that stop you from voting. Yes. I picked up a set of... somewhere I picked up a set. There we go. My set of Rezia ice skates. Figure we'll try it with and without. See what's up. So this will be the without. Let me get rid of my creature companion just for looks. There. Which one do I have? I've got that guy. Alright. So I'm not going for coins here. I am simply going for time. Let's see how quickly we can get this done, huh? This is a speed run. It's true, I don't have wings either. I would think people with wings would be at an advantage here for sure. But, whatever, I'm not actually trying to min-max it here. I'm just kind of doing this for funsies. For the lulz, as they say on the stream. Don't call me Shirley. Yeah. Alright, so this is relatively just sort of just going forward and calling it done. Where do we end up here on that? 1 minute, 41 seconds. Wow, so someone did 48 seconds? Someone literally was twice that fast? Oh my gosh, that's insane. That's insane. 48 seconds for real? Are you kidding me? Alright. Jump off the edge? That's what I hear. I hear there are ways to do that. Are you talking about all the way at the side here? Jump off to the end? Well, let's see if that works. Let's see what happens here. I don't think they're exploiting, though. I mean, it would be within the rules. No one's saying you have to run all the bits here. I have not heard of any plans to get rid of half-elf or anything. I'm not sure why we would do something like that. Alright, so you're just saying... Where can we jump to? Oh no! Okay, so yeah, that's it then, huh? So then what if I just did that and took off... I don't even know where's my feather fall? Where's my feather fall coming from, even? Where is my feather fall coming from? I mean, I'll clearly have featherfall somehow. Where am I getting featherfall from? Must be from, okay. So then that would be that. Okay, well, let's Oh, my ring is a topaz. Right, right. Okay, thanks. It's true, I didn't talk to the dude at the top. Yes, I know about the shift thing as well. Well, we'll give this... Let's try this. Let's see how well we do. Alright, so, in theory, I just talk to this person, bring it on. 3, 2, 1. But I think you have to go through the gate, though, don't you? You do. Or is it at yeah. Okay. Okay. You see, that didn't work. That didn't work, did it? Because you have to hit the milestones. Reach the first milestone, second, third, fourth, fifth in order to get that done. So I don't, unless I'm mistaken, I don't think that would actually work. Yeah, because you have to go past the markers. Well, that's fine. That's cool. Why can't you add a cosmetic aura to the legendary Sword of Shadow? I don't know, but in general the reason an aura wouldn't work on a like an item is because it already has its own particle effect that is a base part of the item. Now, I didn't think the Sword of Shadow was one of those, but maybe I'm incorrect. Alright, well, I'm recalling and resetting for the timer reasons. Alright, so this time, let's get those skates on. I can't remember if skates actually matter in Snowpeak, so let's see what happens here. Yeah, a little bit. Cut the corners like a pro race driver. Hold down shift to get around those edges. Alright, how do we do there? 1 minute 11 seconds. Alright. Shaved, what, about 17, 18 seconds off that thing? And so then the 48 seconds must be with some kind of flight mechanism. which I don't have on my Kyber character, so. Can I do better than that, though, or is it going to be the same regardless? Am I burning frozen keys? Yes, but it doesn't matter. I just went and picked up a bunch for the show here today. You might not want to do this, but it's fine for me. Alright, so 111, and I had the skates on. Let's try that again without the skates. I don't think it matters, right? But let's find out. I'm going to try the climb as well. Now, everyone who's seen this stream will know that I'm pretty slow on the climb, but I'm probably not even going to complete it, because I'll probably fall off the edge and whatever. And it'll take me like 30 minutes to get past the thing. But let's see where we end up. Yeah, 1 minute 5, huh? Alright. Minute 5, that's not bad. It's not bad. And that was with no flight mechanism, so... Yeah, and try it without feather fall entirely. That sounds like a plan. Let's do that. And you said that someone said that was a topaz on my... Yep, there we go. Topaz of feather falling. Okay. I can do the climb. But can I do the climb in a race-style format? Probably not. But we're going to try it anyway. Yeah, this character doesn't have any kind of flight mechanism. So, and it's the only character I really have on Kyber, so. I have a level 7, Alchemist, I believe. But that person hasn't been played much. Minute 2. Alright. Alright. So I think we figured out the secret to success. That worked. It's a pretty easy way to farm these coins. I guess let's try the other one, huh? See what happens there. That one I am going to want Feather Fall for. Make an admin character and blitz it easy? Well, yes, on an admin I could cheat. But this isn't an admin character. On an admin character I could just set myself to ludicrous speed. Actually, I wouldn't even need to do that. I could probably just type up a command to, like, grant myself the milestones and hit enter and execute. Which one did I do that? Alright, this is gonna be awful. I'm just warning you now. I will try my best, but I will try my best, but I have a big but. Is that how you say it? I don't think so. Oh, no. Ah. Oh, no. Ah. Nice. Nope. So yeah, I've been out of town for a couple of weeks. It's, I haven't... Oh! This one keeps getting me, doesn't it? Okay, what do we need to do here? There we are. There we are. Ooh, whoop, up. Okay. I remember when, Tonkin, made this. Oh no! Ah! Shoot. And I was doing so well-ish. It's definitely something you could get good at, though. Okay. Oh. Hands are sweaty. Why am I nervous? None of this matters. I'm not actually any good. Alright. Oh no! Oh, jerk. I saw someone recently chatting about a different game where they were like trying to compete and not doing so well, and they were like, I'm not mad at the game, I'm mad at myself. Do better. I need to do better. I'm gonna be really curious to see. Like, I think the Snowpeak slide is. I mean, it's deliberately easy, right? The Snowpeak slide is not meant to be like a test of your DDO skill. It's just a fun little time. Yay! Yes, I shouldn't... If you're doing the run, don't stop to get the chest, but, you know. Let's be real here, this is not a, this one ain't gonna be a winner. Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so hard. Can I... There's this one jump here that still, to this day, tends to get me. Well, as you've seen, there's more than one, but... There's one in particular here. It's coming up right up around here. That's my nemesis. There we go. Alright. Can I vote for Voodoo Spice even though you like me more? I think I am probably a non-voting member of this particular election. So, you know, I don't think I count as a citizen able to vote in the DDO presidential election. I'm a special interest group. Yeah. All right. All right. Okay, so you have to talk to him. 9 minutes and 23 seconds. Now let's compare that to the Snowpeak's leaderboards. Which so far the best is no. No way. What do you think the best time on that is? Maybe you've seen the thread. The best time is 1 minute and 58 seconds. So just slightly under 2 minutes. Someone did that entire thing. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No way. That's insane. I mean, even if you I mean, you clearly just know it like the back of your hand or whatever, which, whatever, but. But, let's try that again. Now that I've had now that I'm an expert. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Does that work? This tree always gets me. No, 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 no. Ah. Gonna have to slow down around that tree. Oh, shoot. Yeah, you're right. Snowpeaker's a solo only. Keep on. There we go. Jump to the little bit to the left there, and you'll do better than I was doing. All right. I can do this. I'm the king of the world. No time for chess this run. We got sports to win. Like I say, this section here has been a bit of a problem for me. I'll see how I do. All right. All right. Take it a little slower. That's my problem, is I tend to overcompensate on my jumps and actually overshoot it. Like, I would have landed fine, except then I psych myself out and end up falling. Like that. Oh. Okay. We should do something like this as an optional in a quest. There's nothing in DDO remotely as platforming intensive as this course. That's true. I mean, so over the years, we have tried to do a few platforming sections. If you recall, there's that one where you have to race the thing. You have to do that one race to kind of beat the rogue. Is that in the one of the Jeets quests or something like that? And there's the one in, I believe, Trials of the Archons as well. That is a little bit of a jumpy, platformy thing. And if you recall, that jumpy, platformy bit was some of the more negative kind of feedback we got on our quests. So I think in general, the feedback is, if you do platforming, it's, you know, got to be fairly simple because of limitations and personal preferences. But you're right, it would be cool. All right, I need to slow down if I'm going to do this. Going too fast. Oh no. Darn it. Super complex but skippable. Then you get to the point, though, of what makes it worth doing then, if it is super complex. Like, this can be done just for fun, right? Part of the reason this is as, you know, relatively tricky as it is because it is purely optional. You totally don't ever need to run the Snowpeaks climb, even to take part in Snowpeaks. And so as a result, the Tonquin, who I believe made this, you know, had a little ability to just sort of go a little nuts with it, because it is, you know, completely optional. It's probably not even the best way to go if you want to go for Snowpeaks ingredients. Ooh, crap. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this a second time. I'm getting too nervous. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna talk to. That was 2 minutes longer. When I tried to go faster, I ended up being, what, about a minute and a half, 2 minutes longer. So just sort of get zen and call it done, and I think you'll do pretty good. I don't know if the climb... I think the climb gives you a little more... Technically, I believe the output is slightly better in terms of the piles, but you're just going to get way more coins from doing the slide than doing the climb. You won't get the... the chucker thingy. Whose name is skipping my head right now. Bottle of fire thing. Any news about the VIP update? So, next week, we're going to be debuting our Year of the Dragon. It's going to have all the details for all the months. And then, not too... well, within maybe a quarter or so after that, we'll have more information about the VIP program. I don't know exactly when it's going to land. It won't be the same day that we're doing the Year of the Dragon, because they're both essentially kind of monthly calendars. We don't want to get too complicated with it and things like that. But the VIP list is also being worked on as we speak and should be coming out pretty soon. Not too soon, but pretty soon. And so we'll have a lot more information about it when that comes. But that should be within, like, say, the next quarter here, I would think. And yes, the next Lamania preview is set for next week. We'll have more information about what all's different about it, what all it'll include. I would expect it to include more of the quests of the new adventure pack, and presumably a bunch of polish work on the system stuff that's in Update 66 as well, which is pretty extensive. Alright. Extra ingredient chest or something. I would like to see the something to your earlier point, though, Axel. I would like to see a platformy heavy one. There's a couple. I mean, in some ways, the pit could be seen as that a bit. There's a Trial of the Archons paths that you can do that are somewhat jumpy, and a couple others, I guess. Crucible could maybe count as well, at least in parts. So it's not that we don't do any of it. Oh, and then there's the one in Vale that I guess could count maybe a little as well. But nothing that's directly platform to the end or die. And that's cool. That would be fun. Alright. What can we expect from the Year of the Dragon content? Is Dragon Lord a part of it? Yes. And what you can expect is free stuff. That's what you can expect. And we'll have the list next Wednesday. After Hardcore is done, and after the Snow Peaks is wrapped up, we have our downtime on Wednesday, and we come back up. We should have our list available to see on DDO.com for the Year of the Dragon. The way it's really going to work is, so on February 7th, we're debuting the list. And then I believe February 28th, we will have the first ability to claim the first Year of the Dragon gift. And so there'll be a web page, and then every time a new gift is available to claim, there'll be a sub-article about it. So it'll be active, you'll click on it, you'll get whatever it is. And any details about what we need to tell you about it will be there too. You know, is it bound to account? Is it bound to character? Do you need to worry about what server it is? Any of that kind of stuff will be in that article. And then that'll be available to claim until the next month goes live, at which point you won't be able to claim it anymore. So, yes, that does mean you'll want to log in at least once a month here in 2024 to claim your free thing. But as long as you do that, should be good. Will we see more archetypes this year? I believe so. Alright. I think that is that. We have got our Snowpeaks challenge here. Let's see. There we go. Just me and Flurry hanging out. Alright, thanks for watching Fridays at 4 on twitch.tv/DDO stream. Show gets archived after the fact over on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Dungeons and Dragons. And I'll be back next Friday. A whole lot more. We should be on Lamania next week, so I would think next week will be a Lamania focused show for you. So, have a great weekend, everyone. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.